Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Today we are discussing about globalization and international economy. First of all, I want to ask you, what is globalization? Globalization means the integration among societies and the economies across the globe. Globalization has led to a social, economic, technical, cultural and ecological interdependence among nations. Globalization has a major impact on the economic scenario of individual countries and the global economy as well. Globalization has led to a rapid development and decline in poverty in many developing countries. For example, we choose India. How about India? This region is based on consumer-oriented market. Due to the liberalization policies, there is an increase in demand and supply chains. This lead to the significant growth in the market. As such, more and more job opportunities by local and multinational companies are being created in different sectors. This has increased the per capita income considerably, which has improved the poverty level. Example of globalization in economy such as import and export that most states do around the world today. For the next section, we are discussing about international economy. Thank you.
International economics is a field of study which assesses the implication of international trade in goods and services and international investment. There are two broad subfields within international economics, which is the international trade and international finance. International trade is a field in economics that applies microeconomics model to help understand the international economy. Microeconomics means study of individual, household and firms' behavior in decision making and allocating resources. It also includes supply and demand analysis, perfectly competitive, oligopolistic, and monopolistic market structures, and the effects of the market manipulation. According to G.V. Vijayasri, this enables us to understand the effects of individual and businesses because of international trade itself, because of changes in trade policies. Lastly, international finance apply microeconomic, which is large scale or general economic factors such as interrelationship between interest rates, gross domestic products, national productivity, inflation rates, trade balance, exchange rate as a whole, model to help understand the international economy. It focuses on the significance of trade imbalance, the determinant of exchange rates, and the effect of government monetary and fiscal policies, which government adjusts its spending level and tax rates to monitor and influence a nation economy.
Hello, good afternoon. Today I would like to talk about my summary on my ideas based from my research topic. Okay, I would like to touch about the advantages of globalization towards developing nations, especially towards India. Okay, my scope is based on politics. Okay, India has joined an organization which is known as IBSA, which stands for India, Brazil, and South Africa. Okay, this organization mainly highlights on security and democratic issues. It also mentions about human rights, developing country, managing resources, and also forth. Okay, IBSA main interest is towards military forces. Okay, let me give you an example. In 2008, these three navies has been doing joint exercise on the coast of South Africa to enhance their maritime security cooperation. Okay, the second fact about their politics is these three countries cooperate with each other to discuss about reforming the global governance structures of United Nations Security Council. Okay, the third fact is they also involve in sharing good democratic values with their people so that they won't be abused by any superior power. They might share the values through social media, diplomatic visits, and also forth. Thank you.
Hi. Most economists agree that the globalizations provide a benefit to a country economies around the world by making market more efficient, increasing competitions, and spreading wealth more equally around the world. I would like to talk about the India economy due to globalization. First, foreign direct investment. FDI tends to increase at a much greater rate than the growth in the world trade, helping boost technology transfers, industrial restructuring, and the growth global companies. In India, the attract of investment would give opportunity to the society grab the chance, get the job by the joining each investor from the outsider. So it will increase of cost leaving the people to become more advanced. Next, technological innovations. Increased competition from globalization help stimulate new technology development, particularly which the growth in FDI will help improve economic output by making processes more efficient. Thus, India have an opportunity to raise up and promote their technology to the world. Lastly, economies of scale. Globalization enables large companies to realize economies of scale that reduce costs and prices, which in turn support further economic growth. India can compete with other countries to promote their local product because they famous with mineral resources such diamond, gold, and petroleum to be traded. Hello, today I will discuss about the social impact of the globalization. According to John Tomlinson 2003, globalization has destroyed the culture identities in India. This occurs due to the Western culture that comes to India that influence most of the society, especially teenagers. Teenagers have a higher chance of being influenced rather than old people. This is because they would like to try something new. Apart from that, globalization also turns India into a rising crime nation. As the media display the violence content, people tend to act according to what they see. Moreover, overpopulated people in India also will cause much more criminal attempt. So the authority might have to working harder. Instead of that, the movement of peoples from outside country to India has bring a negative effects on the aspect of health in India. This is because people from outside India comes to the India for a reason, the working reason or something, will bring a risk such as the influenza H1N1 that we know is a vital disease. It costs a lot of people's life. So globalization has also have its downturn pro and cons, which is the pros is on the politics and the economy, and cons might be the social good. Thank you.
In conclusion, globalization can be identified into three types, which is economic globalization, cultural globalization, and political globalization. Globalization production refer to obtention of goods and services from particular source of different location around the globe to benefit from difference of cost and quality. Globalization production includes competition, technology, cooperation, and industries.